The veteran Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from the link. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
To the air right away is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He finds Devontae Smith, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. That's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way and sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Pistol snap back to Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball...
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one sky. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield. First and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurt. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go, Smite.
Play action now for Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good. Go.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6. To throw is Fields. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A carry here for Warren. And he'll get forward for a yard. Sidney Brown there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now the veteran, it's Cordero Patterson. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and a yard.
Here we go.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Oh my God, that was a terrible throw.
Right side. Going to be incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts.
Come on, bro.
A pass caught by Saquon.
That's terrible, dog.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. That's quickly out to Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack. Here's a 2nd and 12. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. Fields to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. And at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A 1st down throw, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields operating out of the pistol. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this game with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Delta set. Miami. Delta.
This one is caught by Dotson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The open receiver is Dotson. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
What? Come on, bro.
Pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He's inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here we go. One more time with Warren. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is catch number 60 for the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
73.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And he's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. First down, Fields. Now he takes off. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up third down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down. And 5. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go. Right there.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Patterson now to return it. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Second down. It's Fields. He'll tuck it and take
No
off.
way, bro.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
That is caught by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 42.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
Oh, get out of here, bro.
And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Eagles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Stop his feet, make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down. He'll take off again.
Oh, Lord.
And it is out. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that match.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Fields now on second down. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Fields from the gun on, and he's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, Monday. Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
What a fucking throw is that?
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Off he goes.
I got clicked off. What a garbage ass user.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Yeah, that was trash.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself.
Why you ain't click off that time?
And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti. Pass.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here we go.
Fields.
Oh, good pick.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
I threw that one.
The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw is Fields.
Oh.
Broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot
You
on
know
first
what?
down.
Oh.
Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go. Good.
Off the play action, here's Fields.
Why is this thing moving slow?
Just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike,
Here we go.
they're not really ever covered.
Go.
First down. Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. This one complete to Washington. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
11. Right.
To throw is Fields. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd
and 1 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Fields. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Fields now. Hit as he throws.
Nigga glitching the AI, bro.
Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, Fields. Throwing right. It's taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Here we go, son.
Throwing is Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On third down, they go with Warren. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He's going to try to get this himself. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up to this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here we go.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in for Darrell Patterson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Oh, he gone.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. To the ground, it's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much.
Oh, shit.
That should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.